Hello and welcome. My name is Rushabh Vora and I'm a product manager for Amazon QuickSight. The focus of this video is custom visual content that was released in June 21 on Amazon QuickSight. Amazon QuickSight is a scalable, serverless, embeddable, ML-powered business intelligence service built for the cloud. QuickSight lets you easily create and publish interactive BI dashboards that can be accessed from any device and seamlessly embedded into your applications, portals, and websites. Custom visual content is a new visualization that lets you embed a web page or an image into your dashboard and supports on page interaction to access additional web based information on users' selection. For example, you can embed the image of your company logo in your dashboards. You can also embed an online video from your organization's latest conference or embed an online form asking readers of the dashboard if the dashboard is helpful. After you create custom visual content, you can use navigation actions to navigate within them. You can also use parameters to control what appears in them. For the demo today, we will see how to embed a web page, image, and video content on QuickSight dashboard, and we will also see how to add interaction to the embedded content using actions, parameters, and controls. Before starting with the demo, I will also like to inform that this visual supports only HTTPS schemes. Also, it only opens web pages that supports opening over an iframe. So, in case you are trying to open your company's internal web page, ask your website administrator to whitelist QuickSight domain so that the URL can be opened inside a QuickSight dashboard in an iframe. Now, let us see how to embed web-based content to the QuickSight dashboard. For example, I have created a dashboard for my readers to analyze the total claims for each state. But the readers have some questions about the states. I can decide to use custom visual content to embed a wiki page that will let my readers read about those states. Let us see how to do that. On the analysis, you see there is a map showing total claims for each state. I want that when the readers click on each state, the web page with details of that state comes up. So the first step we need to do is add custom visual content to embed a web page. Add a new visual. In the visual types, use custom visual content. Customize the visual. On the format pane that opens on the left side, under custom content accordion, paste the web page that you want to open. Click on apply. The page appears in the visual. Now, let us make this interactive for the readers, such that when they select a state, the web page for the specific state should open up. First, we will need to add a parameter. Choose parameters on the left side of the screen. Add a new parameter by clicking on Add icon near the top of the pane. Provide a alphanumeric parameter name. Select the data type to be string, values to be single value, and enter a static default value. In our case, we will use United States. The static value is used during the first page load. Now, for a parameter to work, it needs to be connected to something. So in our analysis, since we want to apply the interactivity, we'll connect this parameter to custom actions. Let's define a custom action. Select this visual. Click on Define a custom action. Provide a descriptive action name. In our case, we will say web page interaction. Select the activation type to be select because we do not want a menu option to open every time we click on a state. We want the web page to change as soon as we click on the page. Select the action type to be navigation action. The target sheet can be the same page because we do not want to navigate to another page for this. Select the parameter that we just created, the state name, and select the field state name so that the specific state name can be passed to the web page. Add. And now choose to save this custom action. So until now, we embedded a web page on the visual, created a parameter to pass the state name, use that parameter as a navigation action. Now the last step is using the parameter in the URL so that the state name can be passed to the URL. Let us use the parameter that we had created in the URL of the custom visual content. So let us first delete the dynamic part that we want to control through the parameter. And in this case, clicking on the plus icon will show you the parameters that you have created. In this case, we have the state name and click on apply. So if you see, clicking on the state name has made the web page dynamic and the web page of that specific state opens. This is how you add interactivity to your web page. Now, let us see how to embed image using custom visual content. To embed an image in dashboard, in the visual types pane, choose the custom visual content icon again. Customize the visual. Use any image URL. Select show as image and apply. Now when you see, you'll get bunch of image sizing options like fit to width, fit to height, scale to visual, and do not scale. We'll see each of these options. The fit to width option fits the image to the width of the visual. So in this case, if you increase the width, you will see that the image size keeps on increasing. The fit to height option fits the image to the height of the visual. So in this case, if you see, if you keep increasing the height of the image keeps increasing. Now, if you see the scale to visual option, this option scales the image to the width and the height of the visual. This option might contour the image. The last option is do not scale. This option keeps the image at its original size and does not fit the image to the dimensions of the visual. With this option, the image is centered in the visual and the parts of the image that are within the width and the height of the visual appear. Some parts of the image might not appear if the visual is smaller than the image. If the visual is larger than the image, however, the image is centered in the visual and is surrounded by white space. So we saw how we can embed an image. You can add similar interactivity that we added to the web page even to the image. Now let us see how to embed online videos in a dashboard. So to embed an online video in a dashboard, we will follow the same steps. In the visual types pane, we will choose the custom visual content icon. And in the visual, we will choose customize visual. And in the format visual pane that opens under custom content, we'll enter the embeddable URL for the video that you want to embed. Now let us see how to get an embeddable URL of a YouTube video. For our demo, we are going to use YouTube, but you can use any online video which allows opening on an iframe or is embeddable. So let us go on YouTube and find how to get the embeddable video. So on YouTube, to find the embeddable video, we need to click on share, click on embed. This iframe code opens up and we can select this specific URL that has embed keyword in it and copy this. Now we go back to our application and update the video URL. So the video appears on the visual. Now let us publish the dashboard and see what the readers will see on the dashboard. So to summarize, we saw how to use custom visual content to embed a web page, an image, and video on our dashboard, and how to add interactivity to our content. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment below or reach out to AWS support for more help. Thank you.